Welcome to the 15th Annual Wilmington Holiday Parade, live from historic downtown Wilmington. And here are your hosts, Francis Weller and John Evans.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to downtown Wilmington. I'm John Evans of WECT News, here to bring you the Downtown Parade for 2017, and it's already underway right here. I am at the foot of Front and Market Streets, and I'm solo this year. Have to give my best wishes to my co-anchor, Francis Weller, a little bit under the weather today. Friend, we're thinking about you. We're hoping you're feeling better by tomorrow. But in the next hour or so, right here on WECT.com, our mobile news app, and on the Bounce Network, we're going to bring you the sights and sounds of the 2017 Wilmington Holiday Parade. It is going right down Front Street here. Started at Front and Walnut, it's going to go down the Front and Castle and then make a right. And it's already started to make its way down to Front Street. We have more than 75 different entries in this year's parade, and they will be judged in a couple of categories. One is the commercial and business category. There will be a first, second, and third. And the other is the non-commercial and non-business category, also a first, second, and third. Wilmington Parks and Rec taking care of that judging for the competition. And we're just here to have fun. We have some huge crowds right here along Front Street in downtown Wilmington, and we're going to bring you everything in the next hour that will get you into the Christmas spirit for 2017. We had the parades yesterday, Friday night, and Pleasure Island, several parades going on this weekend. And so this is the time of year when many communities and municipalities have these Christmas and holiday parades, trying to get people into the spirit. You know, a lot of the downtown businesses are open right here along Front Street. So if you're looking for something to eat in the next hour, 90 minutes or so, come on downtown. You may have to find a place to park here in the next hour or 90 minutes. But there's a lot of places open, a lot of people down here. It's going to be a good night for the business owners, and it's going to be a great night to take in the sights and sounds of this year's holiday parade in downtown Wilmington. The Wilmington Police Department is going to lead this year's parade like they always do. We have the lead car for the WPD going to be at the top of this year's parade, like it always is. And then we'll start to see some of the dignitaries of the city moving right along here. And I'm not going to try to battle the police department siren. Wilmington Police Department and the Wilmington Police Department Honor Guard. Followed by the K-9 unit. Everybody likes a parade, even a K-9. Here's the Wilmington Police Department SWAT unit. You hope you never have to need their assistance, but it's good to know that they're in the community if they are needed. Those were the Hoggard High School cheerleaders, by the way. Didn't want to let them go by without saying hello to Hoggard High School's cheerleaders. Here's the bomb squad from the WPD. Then a couple of the WPD mounted patrols. Beautiful animals. Assist in keeping the community safe downtown. They can get in and out of places downtown that police vehicles cannot. And the police department little four-wheeler. Big crowd here if you can't see it along the parade route here in downtown. There's Mayor Bill Sappho of the City of Wilmington. Good to see you, Mr. Mayor. Merry Christmas. And Mayor Pro Tem Margaret Haynes is next in line. Mayor Pro Tem Margaret Haynes. All the members of City Council are here this evening. Here comes Charlie Rivenbark. Wilmington City Council member Charlie Rivenbark, riding in the nice Thunderbird convertible. Merry Christmas. Big crowd here along Front Street. Huge crowds this evening. And here comes another member of Wilmington City Council. It's Kevin O'Grady. Councilmember Kevin O'Grady with us. Merry Christmas. And here comes City Council member Neil Anderson. I think Neil's got a little passenger in the back. And look at this antique automobile. City Councilman Paul Lawler in the rumble seat of that antique automobile. Merry Christmas. There's Skip Watkins, New Hanover County Commissioner.
Merry Christmas.
And here's Jonathan Barfield. Jonathan Barfield, New Hanover County Commissioner. And New Hanover County Commissioner Rob Zappel as well. Merry Christmas, Mr. Zappel. Merry Christmas. All of Wilmington and New Hanover County elected officials, almost all of them with us this evening. And here come the York Rite Knights Templar. Dressed up in their Sunday best. Well, you see this going through the streets of Wilmington, this trolley, the horse-drawn trolley that gives tours, but look at the way they've decked this out this year. Wow, what a great float by the residents of Old Wilmington. That looks tremendous. What a well done. And then we have several automobiles from the Antique Auto Club of America, the Cape Fear chapter. the Antique Automobile Club, founded in November 1935. Its headquarters, the national headquarters, are in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's the oldest and largest club of its kind in the United States. The North Carolina region has 14 chapters. The Cape Tier chapter was chartered in 1972. You don't have to have an automobile to be a member, but many of the members own antique automobiles. And look at the way they've decked this thing out here. The Corvette even has a Christmas tree in the back. All of the antique automobiles are decked out. Do a great job decorating all of these antique automobiles. Next in the parade lineup, we have the Coastal Carolina Submarine Veterans. Includes a model submarine along with many of the veterans. Their mission is to perpetuate the memory of their shipmates who gave their lives while serving the United States. They want to be a constant source of motivation toward greater accomplishments. Wow, that's a loud horn. And here are some of the Miss New Hanover County Queens. This is Aubrey Collins and Elizabeth Douglas, two of our queens. And here we have Clara Hicks and Jada Mathis. And some more of our New Hanover County, Miss New Hanover County Queens. Ashlyn Joyner and Harper Monroe Stansel, doing their best and giving their best parade wave. And two more following up. Mackenzie Nelson and Claire Casey, two more of our Miss New Hanover County Queens. And one more convertible. Amanda Barnett and Chloe Howell. Merry Christmas. What a crowd. I'm with Mr. Rivenbark. I don't know if I've seen a crowd this big for one of these parades before. This is a and here's our friends from Coast 97.3. Merry Christmas to everybody from Coast 97.3. Look at that, look at that. Are they in the spirit or what? Coast 97.3. I'll tell you what, I don't know what, something is dive bombing me here.
I think it's a bat, John.
I don't know what it is, but it's landing all over the place.
Yeah, look at the thing, it's huge.
I don't know what it is. It just loves our lights. I'll tell you, this is, so far, I'm with Councilmember Charlie Rivenbark when he came past and said, this is the biggest Christmas parade crowd that he has seen. And I've got to be right there with him. He's right. We are 3 and 4 and 5 deep right here at Market and Front Streets. We've got a little bit of a delay. See who's next in the line here. The Special Olympics New Hanover County float is coming up next, so that's who you're going to see. But we have a little bit of a delay between, and we hope you're enjoying the sights and sounds of the 2017 Downtown Holiday Parade here in the city of Wilmington.
Did we get him?
I think we got him.
All right.
I don't know what it was, but it was dive bombing me. Well, I was about ready to get this big, strong Wilmington police officer and ask him for help. But look at, he's not turning around now. Turn around, officer, I was going to ask you for help. Next time he bombs me, I'm going to need your help, okay? Always having some fun here downtown. Look at this. This is the New Hanover County Special Olympics float. Once again, if you're just joining us, this is the Downtown Wilmington Holiday Parade for 2017. Special Olympics got the Polar Plunge 5K. That's coming up in Saturday, February the 17th, one of the big fundraisers. And the Special Olympics do such an awesome job. Merry Christmas. New Hanover County Special Olympians and Special Olympics workers. Special Olympics, year-round sports training competition, social events, and Camp Shriver Summer Camp. Individuals 8 years old and older with intellectual disabilities are able to go. Coming up next, this is the Greyhound Friends of North Carolina entry. They provide adoption services for retired racing greyhounds to make sure they're healthy and to educate the public about the availability and desirability of greyhounds as pets. And they place them through adoption services into loving homes, founded in 1993. So just about coming up on 25 years old in 2018. They've placed 5,500 greyhounds already. And look at how they're all dolled up for the Christmas. Merry Christmas to the Greyhound Friends of North Carolina. This is Charlie's crew, the entry from the Battleship North Carolina. There's Charlie, the Battleship North Carolina, and their mascot, the Battleship Kids Club, in this year's entry. Decked out, all kind of Christmassy. Here's Wilmington's Outstanding Little Miss Court. Outstanding Little Miss under the guidance of Tiara Atkins. These girls work all year long in the community. They work at the Ronald McDonald House, New Hanover County Special Olympics. Merry Christmas, ladies. And the float from the Cape Fear Fair and Expo. Of course, that's one of the largest family events in the region at Wilmington International Airport every year. Their float this year highlights some of the many animals that were at the fair this year. Cape Fear Fair and Expo. It's a fair.
Recovered from your bad experience?
I have recovered from my whatever experience it was. Boy, what a nice night for a parade. Oh man, beautiful night for a parade. And we're only getting started. We're going to be here till at least 7:30 with you, because we've got a lot more entries, including coming up next. This is the Housewives in the City group in Wilmington. It's a national brand in 55 cities across the country. Local ladies with local businesses contribute to the local economy have free monthly networking events. Some do fundraising, some are raising babies, others are just getting started, but it's all about their future. So they're all decked out with their entry this year. From Laney High School, coming up next, the Bucktown Steppers. Let's see if they'll do some performing for us. The Bucktown Steppers from Laney High School, they create rhythmic patterns with their bodies and voices. I think they're going to give us a little bit of a, there we go. The Bucktown Steppers. The captains are Micah Nelson and Shania Smith. Good job, ladies. Here we have the Carolina Christmas Pageant Queens. They're crowned in November and they spend the entire season spreading the love of the most wonderful time of the year. These beautiful young ladies help those that may need a little Christmas help, in addition to helping others at venues all throughout the year. The Carolina Christmas Pageant Queens. See if I can name them all. Sophia Mayer, Grace Gainey, Sydney Cortina, Kelly Mayo, and Megan Johnson. The entry now from the Miss Wilmington Scholarship Pageant. Miss Wilmington 2017 is Isabella Gaines, and Miss Wilmington's Outstanding Teen is Taylor Beach. The Scholarship Pageant is the local preliminary to the Miss North Carolina Pageant. Merry Christmas, ladies, Merry Christmas. 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Look at how they've decked everything out this year. There's 1027 GNI. They got CDs decorating their tree up top. WGNI and Cumulus Broadcasting. Here's the YMCA Adventure Guide and the YMCA entry this year.
Merry Christmas.
Dads, the best gift you will ever give your child is your time. The Adventure Guides program is focused entirely on building and strengthening the relationship between fathers and children. Leads you on a journey full of discovery and adventure. You build lifelong memories. Thank you. Look what John got. The YMCA Adventure Guides. Wow, what a big group. What a big group for the Adventure Guides in the YMCA. A little bit of a lull here right now in the parade. This is Teen Mr. Dance America of 2018. Adrian Jones won Teen Mr. Dance of America in New Orleans back in July. He's been dancing since he was a year and a half old, and he takes dance locally at Southeast Dance Academy. He's in the 9th grade at Cape Fear Academy. Mr. Teen Dance America 2018, Adrian Jones. Here's Girl Scout Troop 445, 3rd grade girls committed to kindness and service. Merry Christmas! And here's the Cape Fear Pickleball Club, and they've even decorated themselves up this year. Formed in 2015 to promote the sport of pickleball in the area and bring pickleball players together. They have almost 350 members. They can play pickleball every day of the week at more than a dozen venues around town. They run charity tournaments. They provide training. If you want more information, it's CapeFearPickleballClub.org. It's paddles and a wiffle ball. I thought I was going to get hit by a pickleball there for a second. I thought she was going to hit me with that pickleball. The Cape Fear Pickleball Club. The Cape Fear Pickleball Club, I'll tell you. Uh-oh. Look at this. It pays to be downtown for the parade.
That won't last an hour after this.
Yeah, maybe. Look at this. This is absolute perfection. They specialize in window tinting. And here comes Cub Scout Pack 218. Their home is Winter Park Presbyterian Church. Actually, this is the second part of Absolute Perfection. This is the second part of the entry for Absolute Perfection. Look at that big rig. Here is Cub Scout Pack 218. Home at Winter Park Presbyterian Church. Gabe says this is going to last maybe an hour after the event. You want one of these?
Do I want one of them?
Yeah.
Well, not now. I'm running a camera, John. It's hard to multitask.
Yeah, there you go. You're doing a good job,
well,
too.
thank you.
You're doing a good job.
Hey, here comes our next float.
Here we go. This is Coastal Ladies Karting Pink Trash. PinkTrash.com. They've decked out one of their cars in a very holiday mood. PinkTrash.com. Here's more from PinkTrash.com, the second part of this entry. PinkTrash.com is very popular because they're handing out candy. Merry Christmas, guys. And you can probably hear in the background our first marching band of this year's parade. The New Hanover County New Hanover High School Marching Wildcat Band. And hey, they're going to be hitting the road this coming weekend because the Wildcat football team is playing for a state championship. Saturday night in Durham at 7 o'clock. Let's listen to a little bit of the New Hanover High School Marching Wildcats. Marching Wildcats giving us a little Christmas music. Here comes Miss Riverfest, Flavia Sofia de Sousa. She's representing Riverfest, the annual fall festival held in downtown Wilmington every October. Flavia de Sousa. Tri-County 4th of July Queens and the Southeastern North Carolina Queens are coming up next, riding on the back of this entry. They want to wish everybody a healthy and happy holiday season. Ladies practicing their pageant waves. And here come the Friends of the New Hanover County Public Library, represented tonight by staff and volunteers and patrons. The library has 4 branches, from the latest bestsellers, e-books, and job assistance too. The library has something for you. Check them out at one of their branches. And they just broke ground on a new branch off 17th Street Extension in the city, in the Pine Valley area. Here's Bella's Bar, an intimate setting that specializes in craft beer, wine, and sake with independent music and art. This is Bella's Bar. It's snowing on their entry. And here are the Cape Fear Oil and Air Club, a classic Volkswagen car club. All oil and air Volkswagens from the Wilmington area. They keep classic cars on the road and bring a smile to everyone. All VWs, punch buggies and vans. And I wanted to remind everybody, the City of Wilmington Parks and Rec, they do judge all of the entries. And they'll be judging first, second, and third place in business and commercial. That's one category. And then non-business and commercial in a second one. Wow, take a look at this. Take a look at this one, Gabe. Look at this punch buggy here. It's got a van on top of it. This one's all decked out. And look at the little guy's in there for a ride. Look at them. How good is that? The Cape Fear Oil and Air Club, classic Volkswagen car club. And here's Easter Seals, UCP, serving the Wilmington area for more than a quarter century now, providing services for thousands of children, adults, and families that live with disabilities. Easter Seals, UCP, helps people with disabilities live, learn, work, and play, and believe that together we can achieve better days. Easter Seals, UCP. And the UNCW cheerleaders. UNCW cheerleading, committed to promoting and supporting UNC Wilmington athletics. Have had a lot to cheer about in the past couple of years. They've done a nice job. Here's Kimber Rinko, the 2017 Little Miss North Carolina Spot Festival Queen. The scholarship pageant is a nonprofit organization that gives back to the community and many other organizations every year. Kimber has chosen her year to volunteer and raise money for babies in the neonatal intensive care unit. Then here's Sydney Morin. She's the Young Miss North Carolina Spot Festival Queen. She's helping combat hunger through Mother Hubbard's Cupboard. And then Mary Beth Childress, the Teen Miss North Carolina Spot Festival Queen. She is going to volunteer to play taps live at service member funerals across the country. Here's the Port City Diamondbacks Community Marching Band. Great job. The Port City Diamondbacks Community Marching Band. This float is from North Chase Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Their Candyland themed float is committed to providing the highest quality of care and services, assuring human dignity and quality of life for residents, their families, and their employees. Merry Christmas. North Chase Nursing and Rehabilitation. The law offices of John T. Orcutt opened up a Wilmington office in April, and they help get families out of debt. With a very colorful entry, John T. Orcutt. And here comes Rolling Thunder. You may not be able to hear me when they come by. They feature Azalea Gold Star Mothers, a nonprofit veterans organization that educates the public on current POW MIA information. That's the first part of their float. They have another part coming right behind it. POW MIA Rolling Thunder NC3. Coming up next, this is Gifted in Rhythm and Life, a nonprofit organization. Girl Dance. Dynamic dancers love to dance and perform. They love to make great grades in school and give back to their community. Girl Gifted in Rhythm and Life. It's called Girl Nonprofit Organization. Merry Christmas, ladies. Merry Christmas. Here we go. That is Wilmington in Rhythm and Life. Girl Dance. Here comes the 980 The Wave vehicle. WAAV. Tyler Crawley in the front seat. Merry Christmas, Tyler. Tyler Crawley, you hear him every morning from 6 to 10 a.m. A country veterinary clinic. They take care of our four-legged friends. Driving the Plymouth sedan, Dr. Daniel Wilson, the owner of the business. The clinic's 1955 Buick and Country Kennel's 1941 Chevy Suburban. Country Veterinary Clinic offers one of Wilmington's best value in pet care. Also in the group are staff members of Head to Tail Grooming facility, and also a Country Kennel, a boarding facility. Both of these businesses are extensions of a country vet and are located near a country veterinary clinic. Big entry for a country vet. And we got some more candy thanks to Gabe Ross. This is a country veterinary clinic, a country kennel. That's daycare. And here's Dr. Daniel Wilson. That's great job. Great job with that entry. This year, Gabe brought back like a treasure trove of candy canes. Good job, Gabe.
Thanks.
Good job.
You know, I haven't had to do that since I was about 10 years old. 4th of July parade.
And you haven't forgotten how, let me tell you.
Exactly, it's great.
Here we go. These are the women organizing for Wilmington. We hear and cover their events every month in the city. This is their grassroots organization promoting Wilmington and child interests and well-being. They call themselves peaceful activists. They use art and street theater to raise awareness and create positive change. This is Wilmington's old-time photo. And they're decked out in some costumes. Wilmington old-time photo. And judging by my count, just about halfway through now of this year's parade. Next up, this is UNCW Marine Quest. Serving the community for more than 37 years. Providing young children with opportunities to explore, discover, and value marine habitats. Encourage them to develop into environmentally responsible adults. They have summer camps, weekend programs, and programs for children ages 4 to 17. School Nutrition Association, New Hanover County, the local branch of the North Carolina State School Nutrition Association. They are lifesavers, making sure children eat well in school. They're representing the local branch. Fruits and vegetables are lifesavers, they say. From New Hanover County Schools. And next up, we're going to have some more dancers. This is Dance Express coming down the street. Gabe is actually going to boogie, he says. Dance Express, 5015 Wrightsville Avenue, a local dance studio, has been open for more than 20 years, providing classes for dancers of all ages, tap to ballet, jazz, and hip hop. They now have 2 locations, one in Wilmington and one in Hampstead. So let's see what they have for us in this year's parade. Dance Express. There you go. Good job, Dance Express Performing Arts Center. And here comes Emma Grace Wright, the 2017 North Carolina Azalea Festival Princess, a senior at Coastal Christian High School, member of the Beta Club, helped establish North Carolina's first high school Best Buddies chapter. She spent a large parts of her life taking part in activities working with organizations that center around people with intellectual disabilities. North Carolina Faith Forward. United States' largest organization uniting families and allies of LGBTQIA people. We love our families and our community. The Faith Forward Coalition, LGBTQ Affirming Faith Coalition, working to make North Carolina a more just and inclusive home. Coastal Carolina Comfort and Air Incorporated. And hey, there's an HVAC unit. That unit never wants to behave. If your unit doesn't want to behave, they say call Coastal Carolina Comfort and Air Incorporated. The Port City Skating Club, a member club of the United States Figure Skating Association, nonprofit organization, support all disciplines of skating, with skaters successfully taking part in local, regional, and national competitions. Their mission statement: to foster a supportive and positive skating community. Then it's the Cape Fear Sierra Club and their coalition partners. The Cape Fear Sierra Club. And then here comes 101.3 Double Double QQ. WWQQ 101.3. And here's Cat 5 Kava, a tiki Christmas theme float. Cat 5 Kava. And it's snowing again. We'll have to tell Kelly it snowed in downtown Wilmington tonight. Here comes another scout troop. This is the Cub Scout Pack 226. Hey Gabe, it's snowing.
I did not forecast this.
I don't think this was in Gabe's forecast. Cub Scout Pack 226. Riding in the big truck. A couple of big trucks of Cub Scouts from Pack 226. And then right behind the Cub Scouts, the Cape Fear Community College cheerleaders. And then Ray, the Sea Devil mascot, along with them. CFCC cheerleaders. You'll see them at the men's and women's basketball games and community service projects and events. That was a quick snowstorm there, Gabe.
There was. Very quick. Very quick snowstorm.
Did you forecast
I
that?
did not forecast that today.
They call that a quick hitter.
Just very brief. It's kind of like the snow we had in mid-March, just here for a couple hours and then gone. But
that was
no.
even quicker than that, I believe.
I'll tell you, middle of the week, or at least toward the end of the week, we should be getting a nice cool down, so just be prepared. We need a thicker jacket than that.
There you go. That's right, the forecast right to you. This is the Bar C Ranch, the horse riders, a group of friends who get together to do parades, beach rides, most from Brunswick County. They ride quarter horses, Appalachians, and paint horses. There's one of the trailers, and here come some of the horses. They do barrel racing and obstacle shows and ranch shows and cattle sorting. The group, organized by Cassie Tabor Cumbie of Leland with the Bar C Ranch. You can find them on Facebook. Merry Christmas! The Bar C Ranch Horse Riders. There's a big one. Wow. There's a big guy. And we got a John Deere tractor to make sure the streets are clean. Merry Christmas, guys. Got to make sure you keep the streets clean. Here's the Integrated Family Services entry, smartly decorated. I think Gabe Ross is getting us some shots of some of the parade crowd. Here's the Coastal Heating and Air float. They're the Coastal Express. They're on the right track for Christmas. They want to help the young and old to have a magical Christmas and just believe. Coastal's a family-owned business and has been in and around the Wilmington area for more than 40 years. Believe in the spirit of Christmas.
Merry Christmas, John Evans.
Merry Christmas, thank you. And here comes Elizabeth Cumbie. She's the SEC Summertime Sweeties Grand Supreme and Rodeo Champions of America, North Carolina's sweetheart. She's 4 years old, the daughter of Billy and Cassie of Leland. Elizabeth Faye Cumbie. Here's the Girl Scouts of North Carolina, the Coastal Pines. Gold and silver award recipients from New Hanover County put more than 100 hours of service in over the years of scouting to achieve the highest awards in Girl Scouts. These are from 7 different troops. They're all out to change the world. And here comes some more Girl Scouts. Girl Scouting builds girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. 2.6 million people strong who believe in the power of every G-I-R-L. Go-getter, innovator, risk-taker, and leader to change the world. Here you have Troop 1634 right here, then Troop 1360 right behind them. We have some more Girl Scouts here. from different troops. This is Troop 436 coming up behind them. There's more Girl Scouts. And here's even more Girl Scouts. Here's our bronze, silver, and gold award recipients riding on the trailer. And of course they're very popular because they're tossing candy out to the crowd. Our cadets, our daisies, our brownies, Girl Scouts of all ages. And Troop 4257. And right behind them is the Wave Transit. They've decorated one of the natural gas buses, your public transportation provider, 16 bus routes, UNCW shuttles, van pool program, all ways to get around the city thanks to the Wave Transit group. Here come the J.T. Hoggard Vikets dance team. Don't want to miss the Vikets, Gabe, from Hoggard High School. Here they come. They're going to perform a Christmas dance, and they're back at the parade this year after being gone for 10 years. So we want to welcome the J.T. Hoggard Vikets dance team. And then we have the 2017-18 Miss Holly Ridge pageant. This is Madison Alexis Ross. Merry Christmas! And Cub Scout Pack 255 out of Windermere Presbyterian Church. There's our Cub Scouters. Cub Scout Pack 255 out of Windermere Presbyterian Church. Merry Christmas, everybody! And Coastal Preparatory Academy. Coastal Preparatory Academy is a Challenge Foundation Academy, a public K-8 charter school in New Hanover County. Coastal Preparatory Academy, a tuition-free public charter school open to all residents of North Carolina. Here come the Cape Fear Off-Road group. They enjoy off-roading, organizing charity rides, and helping the community. And boy, are these four-wheelers decked out for the holidays. I think the lights in downtown Wilmington went out. There's still more Cape Fear off-road vehicles. Look at these things decked out. Wow. There's the Coastal Horizon Center and the Coastal Duck Derby that benefits the Open House Youth Shelter of the Coastal Horizon Center. In addition to meeting the basic needs for food, clothing, and shelter, Open House encourages youth's personal growth through counseling services, vocational and educational and life skill building activities, and recreational activities. Get more information on the 2017 Duck Derby, duckrace.com. And then we have this is Coastal Waste Services, ranked #1 in customer service, providing roll-off dumpsters since 2012 in New Hanover, Pender, and Brunswick counties. Wow. Wow. Is that for our, hold on one second, hang on. Okay, so what do we have here?
We have gifts for the children from Coastal Waste Services. Right, this truck right here.
Okay, so this is for our toy drive?
Yes.
Okay, what are your names?
I'm Julia Wilson. I'm Brianna Wilson.
Well, thank you very much, and thanks to Coastal Waste Services for the donation. Look at this. Wow. Merry Christmas, ladies. Wow. What a great job. Thank you for Coastal Waste Services Group. Thank you, guys. Let me get back around here. Wow, how about that?
That is great.
Good stuff for Coastal Waste Services, giving us a huge thing of toys for the holiday smiles and Weller's Wheels. This community does so well every year with those toy drives, helping us out. Good job. 94.5 The Hawk, one of the Cumulus stations. And the Salvation Army with its food canteen. Emergency disaster truck.
Merry Christmas! Oh, I got something for you, John.
Hey, Salvation Army. And then here come the Street Habits, a nonprofit motorcycle group promoting enjoyment and interest in riding for people that appreciate motorcycles. Look at this. Thank you, Ducky.
Got it,
Merry
John.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy. Oh, heck, here's a t-shirt too, John.
It's Christmas. Street Habits Group. This is Pink Heels Cape Fear. Named for Claudia Eastman. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but this is the Pink Heels Cape Fear group featuring Claudia, named for Claudia Eastman, who died of cancer in May of this year, and the Amy Celeste entry, named for Amy Collins and Celeste Duguay, the first two women supported by the group. And they're now volunteers. This is Pender, EMS, and Fire right here. Pender, EMS, and Fire. And then New Hanover County Fire and Rescue. And Sparky is up there. If you didn't hear before when they came by, it was the Pink Heels Cape Fear group and then Pender, EMS, and Fire. You probably were not able to hear me. One of the big trucks from the New Hanover County Fire and Rescue group. And that leaves one float left, one entry left in the 2017 parade. And you can guess who that is. Claus being given a ride by the Wilmington Fire Merry Christmas, Santa.
You've been a good boy. You've been a great boy.
So I've been a good boy?
You get no big. Yeah,
Okay, good deal. You heard Santa said I've been a good boy. Of course, Santa brings up the end of the parade every year. What a big parade. Still got big crowds here in downtown Wilmington. We want to thank you for joining us. We'll see Santa, I'm sure he'll be back in your home, we hope, later on this winter and Christmas season. Thanks so much for joining us for the 2017 Wilmington Holiday Parade. I'm John Evans of WECT News. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We're glad you enjoyed the Wilmington Holiday Parade from historic downtown Wilmington. We wish everyone a joyous and happy holiday season.